Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and today we are going to discuss the Cognizant interview question for the role of automation tester. And this question will be held from 1 to 12 year of experience for the automation testing. And these are the question is the latest interview question which asked in the first week of May, that is May 2025. So let's begin our let's move to our first question. So guys, this is a very popular Selenium interview questions, especially for 2 to 5 year of experience. So first we see, imagine we are in the classroom and teacher give us a book. That's our main window. So while reading, our friend give a small note to read. That's your child window. Means teacher that give the book to us. This is the main window, and friend give us to a small note, and this is a child window. So you look at the note, means we are switching to child window, read it, and then come back to your book, means then we are switching back to our window. So in Selenium we do same thing. When we click a link, it open a new tab or a pop-up window. Pop-up window means it is a child window, so we have to tell Selenium to switch to that particular window. Otherwise Selenium keeps looking the first window, that is means main window. So we will see a technical answer like that. So here first we have to store the main window handle, that is string is a main window handle and driver.get window handle. It is a method of the driver to get the handle of the window, main window. Then we click the something that open a new window, and for that we are using a set of string, that is all window handle and driver.get window handles. Here we are using driver.get window handles, which give us a main window handle, and then we are giving a set of string, that is all window handles and driver.get window handles. They are giving us a all window handles, that is child window handle. Now we have to switch to the child window, and it give us a multiple window handles, multiple child window handle if they are present on the web page. So we are iterating this child window handle one by one, and then we give the condition, that is if handle is not equal main window handle. If this handle is not main window, so we have to switch to the particular child window, that is driver.switch to .window.handle, and then we will print the title of child window, and then we will switch back to the main window by using driver.switch to .window.window, and here we have to give the main window handle. So in this way we have to prepare this syntax for the get window handles. Now one question here from, why we are use the set, why we are not using here list? Because set does not contain any duplicate record. That's why we are using here set to get us the unique window handles. So this is a most important question, because sometime interviewer asks why we are using the set here, not list. Now how to explain this question in the interview? So in this way we have to explain this question. To switch to a child window in the Selenium, I first store the main window handle using driver.get window handles. Then I perform the action that open the new window. After that I use driver.get window handles. This is a driver.get window handle and driver.get window handles to get all window handle. I iterate over them and switch to one that is not equal to the main one. So here we give a condition. Now this is the way I land inside the child window. After performing my action, I can switch back to the main window if needed. So here you can write the code on a paper or explain step by step based on the interview style. If the interviewer asks, this is a star method. Star method means S for situation, T for task, A for action, R for result. If the interviewer asks, where do you use this window handle concept in your project, that time we have to explain like that. In my project we had a scenario where clicking term and condition link open in a new window. So my task was I had to verify content inside the child window and then return to the main window to complete the test. Now I use to get window handle to store the main window. Then after clicking the link, I fetch all window handles, loop through them by using for each loop, switch to the new one and validate content using assertion and then switch back. As a result, this help ensured our test script work end to end, validating both the main and child windows. It also helped catch real-time bug where the window was not loading the correct title. Some following questions regarding these questions like how will you close only the child window? So that time we use the driver.close after switching to the child window. How to switch a specific window by title? So we loop through handle, switch to each window and check the title using driver.getTitle. What if more than two windows open? So we still use a loop and logic to identify one you want and by title or handle. What is the difference between get window handle and get window handle? This is also most important question regarding interview. So get window handle gives a single current window ID. Other hand, get window handle gives us the all open windows ID. So there is also one bonus tip for the interview, like always explain both the logic and the Java code. Use real-time scenario from your project like pop-up logging via Google, etc. Don't just say I use switch to dot window, elaborate to full form. And pro tip that practice writing this code by hand for the whiteboard interview, means we have to explain this question in the interview in very detail with the help of this syntax or this code. So moving to the next question. Before moving to the next question, I have prepared 5000, this ignore 3000, I have prepared 5000 interview question and answer, and these 5000 questions have gathered from the different website like different platform like WhatsApp channel, WhatsApp group, Telegram channel, LinkedIn and LinkedIn channel and other testing platform. And I have tried to give all 5000 interview question in a proper manner, like I have previously explained. In this I have explained all the 5000 question in a very detail. So if you want these notes, I am giving its link in the comment box and the description box. Please go through this link. And if you have any if you have any queries regarding notes or regarding any questions for the automation testing, you can contact me on my email. I am giving my mail ID in the description box. So please go through this mail or please go through this link and take these notes. Now the next question is, in an array print the second smallest and second largest element. So we have to print the second smallest and second largest element. So in this array, the second smallest means we have to print 20 and second largest means we have to print 50. So 20, 50 we have to print. So let's see its answer. So in this we have to print second smallest and the second largest. So first we initialize the 4 variable like int smallest, int second smallest, int largest and int second largest. Here we take int smallest is equal to integer dot max value, means we use the biggest possible number as default by the for the smallest, and second smallest means we use smallest possible number as smallest possible number as default for the largest. So as after taking these 4 variable, we have to take a one condition, that is we have to check if array has more than 2 element or not. So for that we are using this condition, if array or dot length is is smaller than 2. So here we are printing array has less than 2 element and it will return, means this we have to first check if array has more than 2 element or not. Then we will take the 4 variable like int smallest, int second smallest, int largest, int second largest. Int smallest means here we take integer dot max value, integer dot minimum value, means we use biggest possible number for the smallest and we use smallest possible number as default for the largest. So then we will use here for loop technique, for each loop through all element in the array, that is for the 10, 5, 23 and 15, means we loop using for each loop to iterate the all number. Then we also give one condition, that is number is smaller than is number smaller than smallest, then we assign second smallest is equal to smallest. means if we find a number smaller than the current smallest, so we move to the smallest to the second smallest and assign new number to the smallest, like that. Means we are giving condition, if number is smaller than the smallest, then we assign smallest to the second smallest, and then equal to assign new number to the that particular smallest. Now we have to find the largest. So also if we give, if the number is larger than the largest, greater than the largest, so we assign this number to the second largest, and then we assign a new number to the largest variable. So in this way we have to explain this question in the interview. Then at last we will print the second smallest integer and the second largest integer. Now the question is how to explain this question in the interview. So yes, to find the second smallest and the second largest, I use one pass approach where I track 4 variables: smallest, second smallest, largest and the second largest. While iterating over the array, I updated this value by comparing the current number, and this method is faster than the sorting method. Also this method is a technically based for the explaining the program. Now this is the second round for the Cognizant, and in the second round there is a question we will see. So first question is introduce yourself. So guys, I have already created the video for this question, that is introduce yourself. If you didn't see this video, so you can check my previous video from the video section. The next question is what are your current role and the responsibility. So I also made this one video for that special video for a current role and responsibility. If you didn't see this video, so you can check my previous video or you can check from the video section. Now the next question is which OOPS concept you have implemented in your project. So let's begin it. Let's see its answer. So in our automation project, I have implemented all 4 major OOPS concepts like encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism and the abstraction. And we now we will explain. Sorry guys. OOPS concept means encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism and abstraction. So in this question we have to explain where we use these 4 major OOPS concepts in our project. So we have to explain one by one like that. First is the encapsulation. So encapsulation means first we have to tell them the meaning. What is encapsulation? So encapsulation means wrapping the variable and the method together in a class. So using private variable plus public getter setter method, we can apply encapsulation in the in the program, so in the class. Now how to explain this encapsulation questions in the interview. So I create the page class with a private variable for user credential and expose them using the public method. This ensures that no outside class can directly access or modify the data. Next OOPS concept is inheritance. Inheritance means code reusability. So its meaning is one class inherit method and the variable from the another class, and for that we are using extend keyword for the inheritance. So I created base test class to handle common setup like launching browser, extended it in all test classes to reuse setup and tear down the logic. Next OOPS concept is polymorphism. Polymorphism means same name different behavior. There are the 2 types of polymorphism: compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism means method overloading and runtime polymorphism means method overriding. So method overloading means I created the method overloaded utility method in my framework utility class to handle the different types of instance. So when we use the weights concept, that means we are achieving the method overloading in our project. Method overriding means same name with the same signature. So I override WebDriver launch method in a different browser classes to handle the cross browser testing, and in this way we have to explain the concept also method overriding. Abstraction means hiding internal logic and showing only the detail. So showing only important detail to the user, and for that we are using abstract class or the interface. So I use interface to define the common action like clicking, entering text, and each element class implement by the action it need. So in this way we have to explain this question in the interview. Now the next question is how to answer this question in a star format. So if the interviewer asks in the real example, So yes, in our project we had repetitive code and needed clean scalable framework. For that we are using OOPS principle in our project. That is, I applied encapsulation in page classes, inheritance in base class, polymorphism in utilities, and abstraction using interface for reusable component. As a result, we get framework that become modular, easier to extend, reduce the duplication across the test cases. So in this way we have to explain this question in the interview. Now moving to the next question, have you implemented abstraction and encapsulation? So yes, we have implemented abstraction and encapsulation in our project. So as we see in the previous question, so encapsulation means hiding the data by keeping class variable private and exposing them through the public method. Abstraction means hiding the complex internal logic and showing only essential details to the user. This is called the abstraction. So in our framework I use encapsulation in a page classes where all web elements are kept private. Outside the class cannot access this element directly. Instead I provide public method like set username or click login. So interaction is controlled and secure. This help to protect data, improve maintainability and avoid misuse of web element outside the page. So this is all about the encapsulation that we have used in the project framework. Now second we will see the abstraction. So abstraction means we have to show only the importance detail to the user. Now how to explain this question in the interview? So I created the interface, that is browser actions with essential method like open application and close application. Then I implemented this interface in browser specification classes like Chrome driver setup. This is abstraction because test classes don't know how browser is launched, they just call open applications method. So this hide the complex implementation hide logic from the user and showing only necessary action. So in this way we have explained this question in the interview, that is have you implemented in the abstraction and the encapsulation. So guys, we have to explain this question in the interview like this. Before moving to the next question, guys, I have prepared 5000 interview question and answer, and these 5000 questions I have gathered from the different testing platform like testing website, testing communities, a LinkedIn channel, WhatsApp group, Telegram channel, LinkedIn group, and I have tried to provide all 5000 interview questions answer in very detail and in a star without star method format. Also I have explained real time example. So if you want this notes, I am giving its link in the description box and the comment box. Please go through this link and share your feedback with me. I am giving my contact email ID in the description box. If you have any queries regarding notes or regarding any automation testing interview questions, so please feel free to contact me. I am giving my email ID in the description box. Now the next question is explain the exception hierarchy. So let's see its answer. So first we will see what is exception in Java. So exception means it is something that goes wrong while your program is learning, like dividing a number by 0, opening the file that doesn't exist, and clicking the button that there is not present in the Selenium. So this is the example, these are the example for the exception in the Selenium or in Java. So exception hierarchy means step by step we will see. This is the object class, then this is the throwable, then it is extended by error and exception is extended by check and uncheck. So yes, object is the topmost parent class for the all classes in Java, and throwable means anything that can be thrown using throw keyword. This is called the throwable, and that has two children, error and exception. Error means it is a serious problem and UE cannot handle them. That is called the error. Error example like out of memory, stack overflow error. Exception means problem that can be handled by using try-catch block, and these exceptions split up into check exception and uncheck exception. Type of exception means check exception, that is we check at a compile time, and Java forces you to handle by using it try-catch block or throw. Example like IO exception, SQL exception, file not found exception. That is in the try-catch block we have to write a code that maybe throw the exceptions, and in the catch block we have to catch that exception. Uncheck exception means it is a not check at compile time and maybe crash at runtime. So it may be handled, but Java doesn't force you to handle uncheck exception. And example like null pointer exception, arithmetic exception, and array index on bound exception. Like if we divided by any number by 0, then we will get the arithmetic exception. So in a star method we have to explain this. While automating the file upload, the script failed because the file was incorrect. So my task is handle this file loading to prevent crashing the script. As a result, I use try catch to handle that file not found exception, which is check exception under Java exception hierarchy. As a result, we get means our test didn't fail suddenly. Instead, it logged the message file not found. So some following questions regarding this exception hierarchy, like what is different between error and exception, why IO exception is check exception, can we catch error in a try catch block, so is null pointer exception check or uncheck. So in this question will be form for this question, that is exception hierarchy. So better you prepare all this question. So guys, I have prepared these 5000 interview questions that and this question I have gathered from the different testing platforms like testing communities, testing channel, LinkedIn group, WhatsApp channel, Telegram channel. And if you want this note, I am giving links in a description box and in the comment box. So please go through this link and share your feedback for these notes. If you have any queries regarding any questions for the automation testing, so I am giving my email ID in the description box. Please email me if you have any question. And these are the questions is for the Cognizant interview questions, and this question may be asked from 2 to 12 year of experience. So it's good to you prepare these questions with all syntax or the program. And if you like my content, so please do like, share and subscribe my channel. And if you have any queries, so you can comment me in the comment box. I have tried to cover this question in the next upcoming video. And thank you for watching guys. If you have any queries, so please contact me on my email ID. I am giving my email ID on the in the description box. So thank you so much guys.